Hey girl, you up? Hey girl, you up? Always is the answer. I'm Anna, I'm 40 plus, I'm fabulous. I'm also a mother of two. And speaking of two, it is too much trying to date with kids. If you know, you know. I have two fellow daters here today who know all about that. We're calling this episode Love and Lunchables. Meet Tyler, who is a single father, also a successful actor and writer. Kim, badass business salon owner, and a boy mom. So we got a boy and a girl and a lot of single parents. So between us, we have a whole modern family here.
And Lunchables are disgusting unless they're one of your sponsors, which I don't know. But
We're hoping.
It's a terrible, terrible snack. I used to make like fancy lunches and like grilled chicken and like make sure it's all special.
What kind of dad is that? Yeah.
Dad craving his daughter's approval.
Clearly, which goes way deeper.
Oh, yeah.
Why have we raised with this approval? Okay, so the first question we always ask our guests, and I'll do ladies first. Why are you single?
Because I'm lucky.
I like that. I like that. How long have you been single?
I lost count. I don't
You
know.
really did?
Yeah.
You're bloody fabulous.
Yeah, you
I
know.
would think that just coming down the street, people are just pulling over their cars.
They do.
That happens too.
Yeah,
Or maybe the right man in the right car.
exactly. Both.
Both. Like, what about you, Tyler? Why are you single?
Why am I single? I mean, you'd really probably have to ask my exes. But as far as I know, life's complicated, and it's more complicated with a kid, and it's, you know, extra complicated when you're a freelancer.
Yeah.
So the way my time is allocated doesn't lend itself to like a normal human relationship, I think, over the long term.
Yeah. Do you have shared custody?
50-50, yeah.
50-50. What about you, Kim?
95-5.
I mean, that's a whole
lot.
different level.
Yeah.
Because it's interesting. Our producer here is Sarah as well. We have 50-50. So we can at least like prioritize some of the work thing and or dating
Yeah.
around that, which is still a thing.
Yeah.
But 95,
That's challenging.
It's a challenge.
math.
Yeah.
It's a challenge. Plus, you're a business owner.
Yeah. I mean, he lives in like Azusa, which is technically like another country.
It's very hard for other people to understand that they always win.
Yeah.
My last relationship was for 6 years, and at one point, like
That's good. That's a good one. That's a solid amount of time.
I'm a serial
Congratulations.
monogamist.
Yeah, all right.
I'm very good. I hang in there.
I see you.
Until literally the movers show up, you know. But
Yeah.
he had no children, and it was hard for him to understand the priority. And he was like, "Your career's first, and your kids," and I'm like number 3.
When you're dating someone with a kid, I imagine theoretically you're like, no, this is great. They have a life. I have a life. It's going to be fun. And then they realize nothing will ever happen that will put them in the importance above
Yeah,
my child.
yeah.
And that's, I don't know. I understand. I understand why it's hard. I
Yeah.
understand that it's sometimes a deal breaker.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, my kid's always going to be more important.
Always.
Always.
Have you not dated anyone with children?
Never dated someone with children.
That's an interesting
Well,
one.
because trying to schedule dating with just my kid, it's like, okay, the second Friday of April, I'm going to have a window of 5 hours if you want to have dinner, but there's a volleyball thing on Saturday morning, so I kind of got to split to make sure I'm home to pick up her stuff. And so it's like there's these like kind of like fragmented windows of availability.
Yeah.
And when you line it up with someone else's fragmented windows of availability, sometimes the overlap becomes impossible, and it's like doing some complicated algorithm to find out when we're going to have dinner. And then you're at dinner, and it took so much time and it was so hard to schedule. The importance of this one dinner is way overblown.
Sure.
And then you're like, okay, this isn't even fun anymore.
I actually swipe predominantly right on people that have kids because now I know I don't have to explain anything.
Got it.
So I go the other way. For example, I know my schedule is very
Yeah.
easy. It's a classic 2-2-5-5, no matter what. I would be like, is this your weekend on or off? And you're kind of like 3, 2, 1. It's my off weekend. I'll go, great. There's a chance for us. And that is something to build on.
Yeah.
You haven't had that pleasure though, because you have 95%.
Well, there's something called urban sitter.
Yeah, okay. Let's talk about it.
It's a
It's like
nanny.
a babysitting app?
Yes.
You can't call it babysitting with a 15-year-old, but
Just,
can you?
Well, I'm saying this was when I dated before
yeah,
he
yeah,
was
yeah.
15.
Got it.
Now he doesn't care about me. It's
Yeah.
like,
now you can go out. You
I
can do
can,
your thing.
but now
Yeah.
I'm like lazy and don't want to go out. I'm tired.
Okay, it's different. So when you had the energy, he was little.
Yeah.
Like, but now that he's older, technically it's easier.
Now
but he
he's worn me down. I'm tired.
He's worn you down, which is ironic because like it really should be the other way around. Like, you know what I mean? Now you have more time. They can be by themselves.
Yeah.
My daughter is 13, loves being by herself.
Yeah.
Loves it. I mean,
Yeah.
your daughter, same thing.
Oh yeah. If she can just FaceTime with her friends, she's in heaven.
Same.
Yeah.
Yep.
Have you ever had your kid swipe with you on an app?
No, God, no.
Okay.
Oh no.
Have you?
Yeah, I did.
Who did they pick for you?
So this was the
wow.
best
Okay,
thing.
this is-
My son, who's 10, was like, really? How does that work? I said, come on, sit down.
Yeah, I was gonna say, well,
Yeah.
dating apps for like a boy probably feels like a video game.
100%. So into it. He would literally pull up the phone. He's like, oh, he likes basketball though. I like basketball. So let's swipe on him. I said, did you see his mustache? He was like, that's okay. And I was like, it's not okay.
So he's picking who he wants to date.
He picks who he wants to date
Yeah.
based on their interests
Yeah,
that
yeah,
could
sure.
serve him. Okay, have you ever had to cancel a date because your kid got sick or at a school event? And did the person get it?
Oh yeah, I mean I've done that many times.
Many times.
Yeah, or even like just shit comes up and gets wild, and if there's just like if stuff is going on and it's like a breakup or just emotionally, if it's just like a crazy time and it's like my daughter needs attention right now, and stuff's a little fragile, and be like, look, I can't do that. I can't go out this weekend. Like I'm gonna take her. We're gonna go to Six Flags, or we're gonna go like Griffith Park, go on a hike, or like we just kind of need to settle stuff down and make sure that she's solid and okay.
Yep.
And I don't really bring people I'm dating around my kid.
Oh, okay. Okay, two questions on
At least
that.
not right away. Not unless it's like very firmly established. I don't want someone sort of entrenched in my life
Agreed.
that's not going to be there for a while. So I've pretty rigorous boundaries around that.
Yeah.
So if it's like, oh, my kid kind of needs something right now, or she's got the flu, so she's going to stay with me instead of going back to her house with her mom, or
Yeah.
to get the other household sick.
Yep.
Absolutely,
That's a
I'm
legit
not
thing.
shy at all about
And how is that person take? Have you? And
probably poorly,
because you're
but
sitting here.
yeah, I mean, well, I mean, I don't know how they're taking. I would assume they're taking it poorly,
But they
but
told you like this is not working for me because
I don't think I think there's like a societal norm where you have to appreciate like that takes precedence, and if you're dating a single parent, like you get that that's going to kind of be in the cards. I'm
you
assuming.
do. But has anyone been like, hey, Tyler, I'm out because you keep canceling and shit keeps happening?
No,
Huh.
at least not on the surface.
Okay.
You
What
know,
about you?
Well, I only date other single parents. I
Okay.
don't know why you're not dating a parent, because a
agree.
parent, that's weird. You're dating these like chicks who probably want to have a baby with you or something.
Some-
It's like,
Yeah. See, do you want more babies?
I mean, I'm okay with it. I
they're
guess.
dumb. You know, they're like, I don't know. That
I
was like
don't
an
know.
89. Look at Al Pacino.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Okay. So you do you do what I do? I only date other parents too.
Yes.
It's just easier.
It's easier.
You know.
And a guy who has a kid, I mean, they could be selfish, but they're a little less selfish when they have a kid.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
agree with that.
and you could see what kind of person they are by the way they treat their kids.
Oh,
Good point.
that is very true. And I have a question for you. If you go on a date with someone that has kids, but let's say they have your custody schedule, meaning he goes, I only have my kid 5 or 10% of the time. Is that a flag for you?
Well, it depends. How much are you paying? Like, what's happening? Like,
Oh.
why is that happening? Does
Yeah.
your ex-wife live in Azusa as well?
Oh, because you would be more understanding of that.
Well, you have
Because I judge.
circumstance. Like, you have. I will judge too, but it
I totally
depends on
judge.
why. But if
Yeah.
you have 4 ex-wives and you have 4 households in different cities, and
Yeah.
it's LA, so it's
you
very
don't go like-
common.
so it's not like, oh shit, you're like my ex. I'm not dating you.
No,
That is very big
because
of you.
women are just. I mean, sorry, better parents in that sense. The kids will want to be with us, so it's not.
I object, Your Honor. I object.
It's not a shocker but the kid wants to stay with the mom.
Predominantly, sure, I would say okay. And I spend so much time like scrolling Instagram, looking at like moms moms never get credit for showing up all the time and blah. And I'm like, you know what, motherfucker, I'm a dad and I show up, and I like this. No, so I do throw a flag there. Are most dads idiots? Yes. Yeah. Totally. Are most men idiots who aren't great at having an emotionally complicated conversation with their partners and their kids?
Yeah.
Yes. Do I fall into that category? I would say no. I spend an enormous amount of time and energy and therapy making sure I can show up for my responsibilities.
70% of mothers have predominant custody in a divorce, and dads have 30. Now, my ex is like you. Phenomenal, my ex-husband, phenomenal dad, like shows up for everything.
I take an enormous amount of pride in it.
I went on a date with a guy. He's like, I see my child Tuesdays and Fridays. And again, talking about custody schedule, I was like, so you can never go on trip. What is this schedule? And he's like, oh, it just kind of worked out for us. I'm like, dude, that seems really inconvenient.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden I'm like, flagging this a little bit. Like I felt unresolved issues. Why do you only have 2 days a week? Like, I don't like it.
Yeah.
I like organization, at least with the children.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's fair.
You would have been married already if you were dating another single mom.
You would be.
Is that the goal?
Now we know why.
Is that the goal? No, I'm honestly asking. Is that the goal? Is the goal?
Do you want to get married
Is
again?
the goal like let's get married again? Or is the goal I want to share experiences with other adults and have a
that is a
partner
question
and
for
fill
you.
this out?
Yeah.
Everyone will tell you. Everyone will tell you that.
That's a red flag, right?
Yeah, you're totally red flagging it.
Yeah, you're
totally pointing it.
All right,
Yeah.
all right.
You'll be the
No,
guy
I
on
earned it.
Tinder that goes like, still figuring it out. I fucking hate those.
situationships.
I don't.
Oh.
I'm not on Tinder. I don't participate in Tinder because it's complicated and like the idea. I don't like the apps. I don't like the apps. They don't feel.
I don't like apps either.
I don't like the objectification of it. I don't like the way it feels. It hurts my feelings when I swipe on someone and then they don't swipe on me. It really hurts my feelings.
That's because you're an actor.
And I know that about myself. And so I'm
Yeah.
like, you know what? Like, I don't want to put myself up to fantasize about a long-term, like if I see someone and they have a picture and they're like, oh, I just really want to go to Japan.
So are you on Instagram, like sliding in people's DMs? And how do you meet?
Yeah, how do you meet people?
In the world?
You actually
In
go
the
up to
wild.
women?
I have, or like friends of friends. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm the most aggressive dater because right now, like, a fucking 14-year-old girl is complicated. And so like a lot of my energy is there. But
Sure.
as I sort of delicately navigate the adult universe, the apps feel awful. And I never found a box to check on the app that feels accurate for myself. And you have to
Interesting.
check something.
You do.
And as you're writing when it has like the questions on Bumble or something, when it's like fun fact, like 2 true things and 1 lie.
That's Hinge.
Or is that? And I'm, I don't know. And I'm like typing, and I'm imagining how it's being received and also like how truthful am I? And it's got to be kind of funny, but not funny. And you're like, what the fuck is this?
Can I say something though? As someone who has a more radical approach to dating profiles, and I am on Bumble, Raya, The League,
You love the
and
profile.
Tinder.
DTF.
I just put here just for enemies.
I say DTF too.
Yeah.
Din Tai Fung. Anytime.
Hey, look at that.
Anytime.
It's perfect. See? I'm not writing anything. I'm not going, my name is Anna. No, we're not getting any of that. I don't give almost any information. I just go, no, on the apps. So I think you could take the pressure off the apps. I can't help you with rejection.
Or I just did the healthy thing and removed myself from the situation.
That's true. But I see it as a vessel, Tyler and Kim, because I'm just exposed to maybe more interesting people. Otherwise, the bowl is much smaller now.
Yeah, but on the apps, everyone's also a liar.
Not everyone is a liar.
Most people are a liar. You're the
Most
only...
men are liars.
Oh my God! Most men are
liars.
liars.
You guys show up. You post pictures with hair and you show up with no hair.
I don't. So true. Okay, it is
Men
so
post
true.
pictures of themselves at like 25 and they show
Yes,
up.
with
That's
abs.
look, I'm
Men
sorry
are
about that. On
terrible.
behalf of my gender, I'm sorry that yes, men are liars.
Or they're 5'5" and say they're 5'8".
Dude, age, hair, and height are a fucking issue with the dudes. Get it right. Stop with the lying. We don't get
It's
it. We're still gonna
okay.
see you. Like, it happens all the time.
Guys who are on the vertically challenged side are very I'm 6'1", like, so I guess I'm okay saying this. I don't feel
Yes.
bad, but I have some friends who are on the shorter side. They feel real bad about it.
They
You
do.
girls are vicious about height on the
We
fucking
are.
apps.
We
it's
are.
like
Not me.
We
I'm
are.
5 feet tall.
Anna.
Anna's tall, so
Swiping left
she
on the
can't
floor.
date a
Nothing
5'4",
under 5'11".
See?
5'11". I don't care how.
See?
Yeah, 5'11".
or how rich they are.
Yeah, because I
that
can't.
adds an inch
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
in a couple
probably.
ways.
No.
All right.
My first husband, which is always a great way to start a sentence,
Sure.
right?
Yeah.
He,
What's your count up there?
He's-
What's your body count? Your husband count?
only 2.
Okay, congratulations.
2. Oh, yeah, only 2.
That's
But,
low for LA.
2 is not bad. We're going for number 3. We'll see what happens. Right?
Yeah.
Third time the charm, you know.
Yeah.
But he was 5'10". We met in film school and we connected. So I've been there. But I would say now, I would say 5'11" for me because I'm 5'11" and I have the heels. So
Yeah.
I feel like I'm okay with the 2 inches.
Yeah. I respect that.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Women is just all plus. You know?
It doesn't matter. Tall women, short women, doesn't matter.
Old women.
Yeah.
What's your day? Okay, so age range. What's your age range, Kim?
I mean, I would love to date a guy my age, but the problem is living in LA, I find my guys my age are deciding, I think I want a family now.
Yeah, if they don't have a family yet, so that's why you date them.
But even guys who don't have it, oh, I don't know, maybe I should have another kid, or
Oh, really?
it's always like something weird. Like even, I mean, I like to meet guys organically now, you know.
You guys were just roasting
Wait,
me about meeting people
Yeah,
in the wild.
Are you not on the apps?
No, I'm not on any apps.
Okay.
Oh my God, we're
Now we're
learning.
not.
I'm the
I've
only
been
one on
on
the
apps.
This is a no app
No.
couch over here.
Oh.
I like
How's
to
life
meet
over there?
organically,
Why
like
is-
at Erewhon, organic market, you know.
Yeah, that's
gonna make
Erewhon
this-
is the Raya of grocery
Yes.
stores.
It is the Raya of grocery stores.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, I'm gonna make this into a fucking challenge now.
All right.
I'm gonna see you guys in 6 months, and if I'll be with someone from my apps.
Okay.
And we see how you guys do in the wild, and we'll do a comparison.
All right.
We'll see. It has
You
to.
can't leave the house, and
Yeah.
we can't go on apps. That's the game. You have,
Yeah.
you have to stay in one room,
Just swipe it.
just postmating food. 'Cause you can't go to the grocery store because apparently that's the
That's a
hot
hot spot.
So you can only postmate food, and we can't use the internet. Yeah, yeah.
I get it. Fine. Postmate food. I'm locked in my house. I get it.
Have
Okay.
fun with your side.
I'm basically in a Saw movie for dating.
Yeah.
Which is
That sounds about right. That
yeah.
sounds kind of like just what dating is.
that's what dating is like.
Yeah.
Any professional matchmaking ever? Yes, no?
Yes. My client wanted me to meet with this matchmaker, and she came from New York, but she was like, you know, you're a little old. This was when I wasn't even that old. You're a little
You're not old even now. Go ahead.
You're a little old. My clients just really, you know, want someone, you know, who can have a baby. And these are guys in their late 50s, 60s. And I'm like, they're a little old for me. You know, like,
That's brutal.
I know.
See, women, we have it tough there. The age thing is legit.
and then most recently, another client told me about another matchmaker, and she contacted me, you know, because my friend was like, oh, call my friend Kim. And there's this nice gentleman from Kansas.
Kansas, red flag.
Kansas?
No offense.
She's
no
like-
offense, Kansas. But
Kansas.
like, come on, let's be real.
Kansas
Let's
Chiefs.
be
I mean,
real.
it's good enough for Tay.
Yeah, he's not from Kansas. He plays in Kansas.
Well, he was not really my type, super bald, and like, you know.
Hair, that's also a big thing. Hair and height. You girls are rough on that.
I like
No.
bald though.
Oh,
I
really?
like
do?
good- Yeah.
Oh.
Don't mind the bald.
I imagine when you're
He could
getting
be
bald,
short,
it's like
and he
all
could be bald for you.
shaved.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Short for me, bald for you.
No, you can't.
Jason Statham bald.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't. You can't add
Not
an
investment
IMG.
banker bald.
Oh, you.
Yeah,
that's a no. That's a
No, I
big.
got it.
Oh,
I'm getting a feeling for your type.
oh. No. Any bad boy is good.
You want
Sorry.
bald but can fight.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Gangster bald.
Yeah.
Yep.
You want bald and knows just enough MMA to get in trouble.
What's going?
Anyway, she,
I'm breaking down your so let's talk more about your second husband. So
This is not.
it ended
See, I'm drawing my
because
cards. I'm all confused now because it's not supposed to be about me. It's supposed to be about that.
I'm deflecting. I've been in a
God
lot
damn
of
it, you're
therapy.
so good at this. This is how your relationship goes. You're totally deflecting. Tyler, this is not your show. God damn
I
it.
care about you. I just want to
Oh,
know.
yeah, whatever. I see I'm onto this game. Kim, we're not gonna let him do it. I have a question
Yes.
for both of you. Ever got into like the spiritual world for dating? Like a psychic or tarot cards?
Oh.
Yes.
Or any like
Yes.
Oh, yes?
I
Go.
love psychics.
You like psychics.
I love them, but I
love
mean,
psychics.
I've been seeing them for over, 15 years.
What if this?
So it hasn't worked.
Everything she's predicted has not come true yet.
Have you not switched psychic then?
I have.
Oh, you keep switching now.
I've seen them all. The
Oh.
top psychics, I've spent up to $1,000.
Oh,
I mean, psychics in LA are like therapists, you know?
It's true.
this is very true. So they've all said he's around the corner.
Yeah. Like you're gonna meet this fabulous man, blah blah blah. And I just think sometimes I quit. I totally quit now. I'm
It's-
psychic sober. Like
You're psychic sober.
yeah.
How,
Okay.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
I mean, you clearly make a better psychic than anyone. You can read people quickly. You should start.
I've
a
never
whole
been to a
side
psychic,
biz.
but I think like the witchy tarot card shit's kind of hot.
I think it's so
Like I
hot.
kind of want to like date a psychic.
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah, like someone just a little bit in sort of that like witchy sort of spooky area. I'm like, all right, how many tattoos you
I
got?
I like that. She'll just be like, "We're gonna go to dinner here."
Yeah. I'll
And
be
then
like,
we're gonna.
oh, the Two of Cups. What does that mean? Tell me more. man.
Reverse cowgirl. It says
Yeah,
tomorrow.
okay.
You know,
Oh,
and we just keep late.
yeah.
She'd be like, "Oh, you're gonna be late tomorrow. I'm already pissed."
Yeah. All
That's
right.
what she would do.
Let's fight about it. That sounds
Yeah.
exciting.
I like it. Now, dating is, we are no short of regrets in our dating life, love life. So we're going to play a little game.
Great.
It's called Regret Roulette. Each of you will take a spin. We'll do ladies first. It will land on a subject like WTF, ghosting, or worse text. And you have to spill a story. It's use-lose, we like to call it.
Sounds good.
Yeah, sounds fun.
Sounds like dating.
Yeah, sure.
Are you okay? Let's do a good spin. Quick service interruption. If you love the show, please hit subscribe. Cringe. Think of a cringe moment.
Oh, there's so many. Well, I did go on a date and it was a restaurant this man picked that was super far away from my house. And normally I don't like men that pick places really far away from my house because I live
Agreed.
in Santa Monica. And so I braved the traffic and went out there and he ordered for me.
Do you like that or not like that?
Well, I was hungry and he ordered a burger, but he said we had to share it. And then the waiter was like, "Great choice, but you should get the fries." And he's like, "No fries." I was just mortified.
This whole date is cringe. Yes. That's so bad.
Did you go to the bathroom and just ghost him? Go home? Or you stay? Oh, you
I
stayed.
ate that little slider of a burger because once it was cut in half, and
You were hungry. You came
so
all that
hungry.
way.
It was gonna be 45 minutes to get back home again.
Then did he split
then
the
he
check
said-
with you?
Do you want to split a drink?
Oh my god.
No.
Monster.
That's crazy.
No fries with fucking burgers.
Yeah.
That's atrocious.
For-
When it comes to order, I love when a man orders.
It
I
is
like
sexy.
the man to pick the restaurant.
Noted. All
If
right.
they order a lot of shit.
Here's what I love on a date when I'll pick you up at this time or just sends me where I'm going. I never argue. I never change it. I love when they order.
I've had people snatch menus out of my hand. Like I was ordering a few items at Scopa, and this guy just snatched them in. That's enough.
And you liked it?
No, that was our last
That's
date.
rude.
First
But
and
you
last
said you
date.
like it when they order for you.
Yeah, but you
don't
can't
like
just.
when they take the menu.
I wasn't done telling you what I
Oh,
liked.
sorry. I apologize. I apologize.
Okay, Tyler's turn.
Good.
Give it a good spin. It is a WTF for sure.
I was really into a girl. It was right when I got divorced. One of the first people I was dating seriously after I got divorced. And then when it's like, I don't know about you, but right after you, like, you know, you're single for the first time and like texting is suddenly weird again. And
Yeah.
like there's all kinds of stuff where you're like, this level of communication is foreign to me, because when you've been married for a little bit,
You feel like you're cheating.
or a little, it's kind of excited, but also the text, like the quality of text is very different, and the
Agreed.
communication style has evolved since the last time
have
you
to
were
be
trying to
kinder.
text. No, no, but like, or like everything's just like new, and suddenly it's the Wild West, and people are sending pictures and stuff like that, and you're like, what the fuck is this, right?
Agreed.
And like asking for stuff, and you're like, I don't know how I feel about it. But it was, so I found this person, it was going well, and I think I was probably a little overzealous emotionally, and I was just decided like, oh, maybe this is like the next person, and it's so exciting. And I went to shoot a movie in Arizona,
Uh-huh.
and while I was shooting, she kind of like stopped responding and stopped texting, and sort of, and I wasn't really familiar with what ghosting was, because like I'd never
That's so
really
cute.
been ghosted before. And so I was shooting this movie, having this great time, and then was driving back from Arizona, and just like stopping to get gas and food and coffee, and telling like, hey, I'll be back in like 14 hours. Oh, gonna be back in like 9 hours. I'd love to see you. And just like really excited to see this person, except just been thinking about them the whole time, and absolutely ghosted me. And so the whole drive back, I was like trying to talk to him. And then as you're driving by yourself from Arizona, you have so much time to think.
Oh, way too much
And
time.
so it's the most what the fuck I've ever felt, is now you're like 10 hours in just going, what did I do? What the fuck? How
That's legit.
we were dating for a little bit too.
What did I do is legit. Like I had a situationship that literally ended just with a complete, I don't even know, ghosting. I call it more like a Houdini act.
Yeah.
Meaning that like
That
they
was it. What
vanished.
Yeah.
So I was like, he must have died.
I got nervous for her safety
Yeah.
the whole time. I
No,
was like,
I
I hope
think-
she's okay.
Like I honestly, I also was literally in the same boat. But then your thoughts go, what did I do? You start overanalyzing what happened.
Well, and especially coming out of divorce, you're like, well, I guess I must be the problem.
As I'm dating now, I never ghost.
Have you ever ghosted someone? That's a yes.
Well, I did.
That was a long
I
beat.
wouldn't
I
say-
don't ghost. Basically, I tell them I'm not interested.
Define ghosting. If I went on a one date with someone and then it didn't work out,
Yeah.
I might not respond to your text.
That's a little messed up, I
Is
think.
that ghosting?
Why?
That is ghosting. Because you could at least say, give them the dignity of being like, hey, we're not a romantic match. I genuinely wish you all the best. It's that simple. It's courteous. It's nice. It puts an end to it. And it's polite. So the guy texts you next day, you just don't answer.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you leave on red?
No,
just,
I don't leave it on red. I just don't answer. I don't even turn on the read part. No.
I think that's so maybe you have a little dating karma coming around.
Maybe. I mean, it's happened to me.
Oh, listen, everyone gets ghosted.
What's the appropriate time to respond to a text?
Within 30 minutes.
Really?
And
you have kids, and you're saying within 30 minutes to respond to a text.
If I like you, trust me, you will probably get an answer within 2 minutes.
When do you text back?
Well, if I'm not waxing someone's vagina.
That's true. You cannot really multitask when you're
That
waxing
is
the
different.
vagina.
30 minutes, maybe an hour?
How long
Yeah,
does it
I
take?
mean,
I don't know.
It
I've
just
never done it.
depends. If I can get back to you, and I like you, I'll definitely get back to you.
But that's what I'm saying. When you're
soon.
done with a client and you see a text from Barry and you're saying
Yeah.
great first date with Barry,
Yeah.
you're not gonna pick up the phone and be, nah. You're gonna. Oh, this is how you know if a man is interested in you.
Or you could just like the comment real
Yes,
quick.
a heart,
Now
something, a
iPhones
thumbs up.
make it so easy now.
something. Like I understand the interest. Like I had a guy that started texting me. We made plans. He asked me out, and then I texted him, yeah, Saturday works, and then he doesn't respond to me for 24 hours, and then he sent some message, and I just said, and I didn't respond back to him. I just wrote, hey, text, not text, hear from you, don't hear from you. Yeah, I made other plans for Saturday.
Yeah.
Like you waited 24 hours to confirm. I'm out.
Maybe he was trying to play hard to get because he wanted to seem appealing.
I'm 48. Do we think do we have time for this? No, because I've been on plenty of dates where guys are like, "Hey, I'd love to see you." I go, "Great. What day?" And they go, "Thursday. I'll follow up on Wednesday." That is exactly the playbook.
Well, also because you like
100%.
the take control
Yeah.
dudes, and that's like a take control move.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I love not speaking at all before that. I'm not a serial texter. I actually hate serial texting. I hate paragraph texting.
I've had people when I haven't been serial texting, and then the day before the date be like, "Hey, so great, still picking you up at 7?" They'd be like, "Well, I haven't heard from you in 2 days or a day, so like I thought something happened." It's like The fuck?
But did you say to this person, like, hey, let's go out on Thursday. I'll follow up on Wednesday.
Yes.
And
No, I didn't say I'll follow up on Wednesday.
I'll confirm on Wednesday. That's what I get.
Got it.
I get like,
That
see you
was
on
the
Thursday.
problem.
A guy asked me out on a Monday for Thursday, and he said, I'll check in with you on Wednesday, and on the dot on Wednesday, 2:00. That's your flaw.
That makes sense.
Facts and feelings. I'm going to give you some facts, and you tell me how you feel about it.
Sad. Sorry, do we start yet?
57% of parents say that dating is more fun as a single parent than dating as a non-parent.
I think the 57% of those people are psychos.
I think so too. It's so
What
fucking
is wrong
hard.
with them? Who did these people poll? They were sleeping on the
Which
sidewalk?
person in their right mind is
Who
going
the
to say,
fuck wants
I
to
have
do that?
more energy now
And more
fun than I did before
Yeah.
I had kids?
I have more fun now that I have like less expendable income and a compressed schedule.
Yeah.
I think it depends on who
What?
they were married to or had this
Oh,
baby.
that is a good point.
That is a good
Imagine you're
point.
with some boring ass.
Yeah.
A lot of
mofo
people
who
are very
just-
excited.
And you're like, now I get to go do fun stuff with
And
the
he gets
person.
the kid 50% of the
Yeah.
time, and now
That's
it's like,
you're like free now.
Or
yeah,
if there's like a really solid
Yeah.
alimony settlement and you're like, let's go on vacation.
Another interesting fact is 75% of divorced parents are okay to be out there and dating. 25% feel there's a stigma for them. And they're feeling judged.
Yeah.
it depends on the day.
I feel
who
stigma.
you meet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Do you feel
Right?
stigma?
Yeah.
I feel we're 25%.
Yeah.
Oh, you're both 25%. I don't feel any stigma.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sounds
I
like a
feel
bore.
a stigma. I feel
You do feel
I
a
feel a
stigma.
stigma about a lot of I think maybe that's also why I don't like the apps is because I feel the implicit judgment of like I'm divorced, I'm a single parent.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sober. There's like stuff that comes up that makes dating slightly more complicated
Sure.
where it's like there's a lot of opportunities for a potential partner to be like, fuck, this is a lot. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I need someone with a strong constitution.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
You know?
That's fair.
Like a lot of moving pieces in my life. And like business wise, as a freelancer, stuff like that, all those moving pieces, it's like, you know, the divorced and single parent stuff, it definitely feels, I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Yeah.
You know, I'll get married to my kid's mom, you know, 100 out of 100 times if it means I get my kid.
Yeah.
But it means that, yeah, it's challenging.
But okay, but there's a difference between challenge and why do you care so much what other people think?
Well, how do you not care what your future potential maybe partner would think?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, the person who judges you
Yeah.
or whatever, that isn't your future partner anyway.
I
That's
agree.
like rejection is protection. I'm just like, perfect. Because people ask you, like,
Yeah.
have you been married before? Yeah, I've been married twice.
Well, I don't
like,
lie about it.
But I don't, like, if someone then doesn't want to see me again, awesome. I just saved 2 months, 3 months, 6 months of a situationship. So I actually embrace that. I do not care what you think. It's more like if based on that I'm not for you, great.
I think you have a wonderfully and unusually high level of self-esteem in the dating pool.
Oh.
Like
I think because I was so broken,
I think
I
you
put
se-
myself
you-
together
You
different.
in a beautiful way that I'm envious of. Celebrate yourself in such a cool way. I find it challenging to be as bold in that aspect.
Got it.
Does
Yeah.
that make sense?
Yeah, because she's a director.
I actually think my breakup was so atrocious and it broke me into so many pieces
That you give no
that I had
fucks.
to, it became the fuel to this.
A phoenix from the ashes.
Because I had to remind myself who I was before I met him. So I put myself together as a person who had accomplished all these things before the asshole, the cheating bastard. And she was always awesome.
Yeah.
So that deep dive cave, I think, put me together. So now when I'm date, I'm just like, I can't wait to get my heart broken
Yeah.
again. I can't wait. Bring it on.
So season finale is going to be that guy comes, sits on the couch.
Stack it on me. Yeah. Hey, listen, I might be here helping people in perpetuity because I probably terrify 90% of men in this town. But the right person would be like,
Yeah.
I love it. Speaking of loving it, it is pretty hard to love everything about someone. And the easiest way to navigate this is flags, right?
Yeah.
We've talked about red flags and green flags. So it's time for flagged or bagged. We're going to play a little game of what is a red flag and a green flag for you. I'm
Love
going to
this.
read a bunch of statements. Ladies first, Miss Kim.
Thank you.
Okay. Dating scenarios. Somebody who refers to their pets as their kids.
How attractive are they? That's an honest question.
How old is the pet?
Imagine that-
Like, if they are
Please.
gorgeous, I'll be like, I'll give you a pass.
Okay.
If it's like not, if there's not like a huge connection, and they're like, no, this is my fur baby, I'm like, fuck you. You don't actually know what that means. A kid is a kid.
Yeah, go ahead. What did you say? How much money do they have?
I said, how old is the pet?
How old is the pet?
Like if it's like 22,
Because you open the pet's gonna die.
yes.
So there's a green flag if it's an ancient pet.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
That's the reverse of what I thought it was gonna be.
Oh my God.
Why?
It's okay. We're going with a green flag because Kim is hoping the pet will die imminently.
Yes.
Of old age. We're not killing the
This
pet.
person has loved this animal for
Oh
20
yeah.
something years.
No, that's I get it now.
you know,
That's sweet. Yes.
great.
Oh.
But if it's a brand new puppy, I'm allergic to dogs.
I can tell you, for me, it's a flag no matter what. I don't care if you're on the cover of GQ magazine. If you come to tell me that here's my two dogs, but they're really my kids, right now we don't understand each other.
I have a
You have
girlfriend
no
who
respect
French
for what I do.
kisses her dog, like
So
like
disgusting.
full on.
Oh, I
Like
can't.
yeah,
It's offensive because it's so goddamn fucking hard.
Yeah.
Moving on. Someone who is separated but not yet divorced. Red flag for Tyler. All red for you as well. Okay. Been there?
Depends on if they're gonna die soon, right? Is that it for this one too? No? Different answer. Okay, different for this one. Yeah, of course, red flag. Fuck, they might get back together. Also, I don't want to get in a fight. I don't want to get shot. I don't need any
depends on how
bullshit.
crazy your fucking ex. Why
Oh.
aren't you divorced?
Like, if it's the divorce is pending, but it takes like 6 months for that paperwork to go through. All right, pass.
Yeah,
Right, that's a free pass. But if
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, it's just not working out.
or just living separately.
Yeah, I don't
open
want-
relationship.
I don't want that bullshit.
I don't judge, but I judge. Let's see. Someone who lies about their age on their dating profile and tells you like on a first date. Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
Next one. They have a close friendship with their co-parent and speak with their co-parent every day.
It's okay.
Every day.
Every day.
Why every day?
Every
I
day.
need context.
Okay, context. I was in a situationship. His ex literally, even on the days with it, he didn't have custody, texted him all the time.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't need that-
About
yeah.
kid things, but very convenient. Like
Kind of
you know,
about kid stuff, but
exactly.
really it's about maintaining a level of intimacy with someone you should literally be moving on.
Yes,
from.
sir.
I don't need that bullshit false intimacy.
Yeah, that's
agree.
bullshit.
Yeah, like that relationship stuff
Yeah.
where it's like, oh, someone else is filling that emotional void, so what do you need me for?
I agree, and I also think as a successful co-parent
Yeah.
of 7 years, we don't speak every day.
Yeah.
Like not even close.
If it's about the kid, I'll text it. If it's not, like, hey, we're good.
100%.
Yeah.
We only text about the little ones.
And I root for my kid's mom. I root for her life. I root
Same.
their whole family is awesome and great and lovely and fantastic. Do your thing.
I'm not
Oh,
gonna
I have
do
a
all of them.
question.
Yeah, go.
Red flag, green flag. Loud chewer.
Red.
I can't.
Man.
You have,
red.
you have misophonia? Is it?
Yeah.
I have misophonia.
I've been listening to someone
Misophonia?
type on a computer in the other room the entire time.
I'm
I can-
misophonia.
I can hear the keyboard. Yeah. It's
Okay.
like my brain does not do well
You
with
know, there is-
chewing.
I laughed when on a plane I saw a guy reading Misophonia 2, the update. I was like,
Like,
oh my God, there's a second
Here's how
book.
you're extra broken.
Yes.
Yeah.
And but I sympathize with this man. I was like, oh, I have total misophonia. I have a hard time. I can't sit in a room with someone eating
It
and I'm
makes
not eating.
dating even sometimes tricky because you're like, oh my God, this is so loud.
Loud eater is not possible.
Yeah.
Okay, someone who sends you nudes.
I think it's fun. Oh yeah.
Depends on which part of the body.
Okay, dick pic in your case?
No dick pic. Bank
Okay.
accounts, like credit scores, those kind of stuff.
I would take a really sexy smiley face and a great sext rather than a dick pic. Like, I got plans for you when you get home. That would get me like, I could
Yeah.
focus at work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be sexy to me. I think the male body can be super mega sexy. I think the penis isn't the most sexy organ. However, women, I think everything on us is lovely.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
But guys
Butts are
don't
great,
know how
butts
to
are great.
position it. Like the pictures I've seen that
You're
my
making a face. What's not lovely on us?
Look, yeah, it's like a photo is a photo. It's like sometimes you can send a.
But do you
You can
squeeze
send an
it super
awful-
hard, like you're
I'm not
choking
talking-
it?
No, you can send an awful photo of anything.
This is true. But I mean,
Like, yeah,
Men
are women
stuff are
beautiful?
really
Yeah.
gross.
I
I'm
agree.
saying-
Look, I'm apologize for all of us. I'm outnumbered here. Just fucking gross. Yeah, my
Can we
bad.
show you some dick pics and you can
I would rather not.
have you sent a dick pic to someone?
I'm not going to talk about stuff I've sent or not sent.
Oh.
We're just talking in general
Yeah.
about pictures, and I think you know, it can be serious.
No, I'm not into nudes, but I like a good sext. A sext is great.
And that's very female because traditionally men are more visual, and like the sext is more of like a romance novel.
Oh,
It like
good
creates
one.
a fantasy that
I
has
like
like
it.
added level of depth.
Actually, good one. It's a perfect breakdown of what it is. Women, it's mental, and for body, it's physical.
Perfect breakdown of what
Perfect
it is.
breakdown. So neither of you are on apps anymore, but you might remember the bios. What
Yes.
makes a good bio? What makes a bad bio?
Yeah.
So if you were reading a bio, would you look for like politics, humor? What's like something to make you swipe right?
humor, definitely. Like someone who has a sense of humor, like, you know, if they can make a funny joke where, you know, I can laugh, like they can make fun of themselves.
What about you, Tyler?
It blew my mind how many women think that traveling in wine is a hobby and passion. It's not. Wine and traveling is not. That's not appealing. That's not interesting to anyone. To you and your girlfriends, that might be interesting.
Oh my God, that's
I love
hilarious.
hiking. Red flag for me, I will swipe left is bad, right?
Yep.
I will swipe it away if the profile, if it's like 3 pictures of someone with a wine glass smiling at like a
Rudyard
wedding or
Canyon.
bachelorette party.
Okay.
It's like, what else do you fucking do? Like, what are you
Interesting.
into?
Yeah.
Everyone thinks wine. Everyone at least in LA. No offense.
That's because you're sober.
No, I
No.
like dating people who drink.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
I've only dated like one sober person. I love dating people who drink. I love going out and drafting
I've
off
never
of
dated
someone
a
else's
sober
good.
man.
I love going to bars. Bars are fun.
Really?
Yeah, as long as the company's good.
Yeah.
But everyone in LA, all the women think they're like amateurs or, you know, sommeliers. Like, you're not. You don't know any, like, you just like to get a little bit buzzed because that makes the world more tolerable. Let's be honest about it.
As someone who has probably put wine and wine travel as a hobby, I might have.
Because it like looks classy or something, but I'm like, it's
No.
it's the girl's version of a picture of a dude with a fish.
But what if my hobby is getting drunk and sitting in a beautiful setting?
Fine, then I can swipe on. I can
That
swipe no.
we just won't match. Fair enough.
Then I also think, do you want someone to travel with, or do you want someone to pay for you to travel?
Both.
Congratulations, go find the Jeff Bezos.
That's okay.
We're trying.
Yeah. No,
Not
they don't.
on-
They just go, I love traveling, and I can take as much time off from my job as a barista as I need. And you're like, there's no way you can afford to travel to fucking
That
Europe
is
this
accurate.
year.
As someone who dated not for money, right? My ex was broke. I paid for everything, and I can never get this money back, Lord. And you fucking owe me. It didn't pan out for me in the end, spending, if I add up all the money. So now, this time around, I'm flipping it. Not looking for millionaire, but I will tell you, after that fucking experience, where I thought that I got, like, we have a mutual understanding, like, I pay for things, but you help out, we have a mutual lovely relationship. When you get fucked by someone you paid for, you never make that mistake again. These are facts.
I want to, if I,
So I swipe on career now, and I'm sorry, finances is fucking number one now. It just is. I'm never going to be in a position again where I pay for a man. Okay, so
and that's fair because you're honest about it up front.
yes.
I want someone to have like a full life.
Yes.
I don't like to have a life that's already built. So
Yes.
I don't need another dependent. I also want to be able to have like a good conversation. So if
Yes,
it's-
of course.
you know what I mean? So the hobbies and that stuff actually kind of means a lot to me.
Yeah, but if they have their shit together, they're going to be interesting to think.
But speaking of bios, on this show, we have a little segment called Biohazard. It's this week's either funniest or worst bios
Okay.
that we pulled from the internet, but these are our favorites this week. All I ask is that you don't have someone else's child. I'm to the point where just hearing about your kids is uncomfortable for me. I'm not stepdad material, and I think if you ruined that home, you'll ruin ours.
Charming. What a fucking weirdo.
with this statement,
Yeah.
this man better have some peacock money photos.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
yeah.
gotta have some
yeah.
cash.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what we're saying for
Him
success.
laying in a nice
Anyone
new
else?
bed of cash.
Yeah. Okay, next one. Can we all just agree this is a shit show? Answering the same 5 things 10 times a day with 10 different people, 9 of whom you'll never meet, and the 10th wins a free coffee.
I'm not mad at that.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
good.
it's like you notice that person's been dating online for a while.
Yeah.
They're a little angry about it, but I don't mind
I
a
mean,
little temper.
this is funny. You like funny, Kim.
Yeah.
Would you swipe on that?
If after I see his picture, yeah.
Yeah. The bios matter to me.
Mhm.
They actually do.
You
Like,
really read all of them?
I read the
I read all the.
Yeah,
I used
me
to read
too.
all the bios.
Me too. I read the bios.
It's like a little story.
It's a little
I
story.
usually let my clients swipe while I'm waxing.
It will
it's
just-
like
That's
my
super
clients are the one who pick these guys.
Oh,
for me.
you have the
It's a second job dating.
Okay, this one. First off, why aren't there any pictures of women in the kitchen making dinner?
Whoa.
Men don't want to see women jumping out of planes and rock climbing. Men want a woman that can cook in the kitchen and the bedroom. All men want is food and sex. The ultimate wife. What do you think, Kim?
How rich are you?
What?
Kim, everything boils down to money.
Yeah.
Every question I
When
ask you boils down to money.
You can act like this.
That's true.
There's like a whole movement, isn't there, of like what's it's called? There's a thing
like
for it.
Trad
wife.
Traditional wife, but
Trad
trad
wife.
wife.
This
Thank
guy,
you.
Yeah, but
this
there's
guy
yeah,
for sure gets swipes.
Yeah.
And there's
Yeah.
someone who's like,
yeah.
hell yeah, sign me
Yeah.
up. I'm quitting my job. I will make you biscuits tomorrow morning,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like,
Trad
yo,
wife.
Trad wife
Yeah.
for life. Good.
Remember back in the 80s when there was like VHS tapes or dating bios?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking for someone. Can you be someone?
Okay, early to bed, early to rise makes a woman healthy, wealthy, and wise.
My name's Monroe. You've probably already noticed that I have incredibly blue eyes.
Hello, my name is Ellen. Some people call me sexy. Others say I'm sensuous.
Hi, I'm Linda. Well, you know, when I'm not using my doctor and pharmacy to troubleshoot a large healthcare computer system, I'm over at the gym pumping iron or driving my black Porsche with the wind blowing through my hair and singing along with Anita Baker's Rapture of Love.
Can you be?
I was going to ask you to do a little bio. Tyler, you're going to go first. Okay, this is Tyler's 1980s VHS tape. Why should you date
1980s.
me? Action.
Oh, hey. I'm Tyler. 6'1", $1.95. I love going on a long, long run. Topless. You can come if you want to. Know what I mean?
Oh,
I feel like I crossed the
it's
line.
so bad that that's the one.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Kim, I wish I had just dollar bills for you to hold up in your bio, but I don't. And anyway, go ahead, Kim.
Don't paint me as a gold digger.
That's fine. But
Every answer has been how rich is he?
I'm just asking because I wax enough women to know what happens when you don't marry rich.
yeah.
Okay.
And also, let's face it, you are a badass business owner and you make your own money and you're really just looking for
Exactly.
someone to match you.
No, I want someone to beat me.
Oh, yeah, beat you. Okay. Go ahead, that's your camera.
My clients tell me I talk too much, so apparently I need to be more submissive. So I'm just gonna say, I think you look very nice.
That is not a dating bio. My name is Kim. I'm
For
a
an
badass
Asian
bitch.
fetish man, it is.
Asian fetish man. I didn't know we were so specific. It's a different
I'm
website.
Asian. What do you think I get when I'm on the
Fetish.
app?
How do we get fetish
Do
in
you
there?
speak English?
Okay. Oh my god.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my.
Are you legal?
Oh my.
Do you have green card? Hi, my name's Kim. It's my real name. No, it's not bitch ngọc lung lung. Yes, I really speak English, but you know, my friends tell me I need to be a little more submissive. So I'm really trying here to not rip your head off. Call me.
Perfect. We have what we need. It'll be on the website. We will filter your calls for you, everybody.
Good.
Okay. Communication is key, right? In dating. I know when I started dating, I had a massive problem just with the texting, the lingo, what was acceptable, not acceptable. So let's see if you guys know what these things mean.
Okay.
Okay. It's time for terms of endearment, everybody. Gophering.
Gophering?
Gophering.
Sounds sexual.
Right. Kim, can you take a guess what you think gophering is?
Someone who likes to play golf.
Not
It is
really.
going back to an ex repeatedly despite knowing the relationship is toxic.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
So good. That's so good.
Great, right?
We call that recycling.
Next one, tornado dating.
It's like fucking your way through someone's entire friend group.
No,
Oh.
wrong answer. Go ahead, Kim. Tornado dating.
Someone, no idea.
Okay, no,
We live in LA. We don't have tornadoes.
we don't. But we definitely have tornado dating because it means a fast-moving whirlwind romance that gets intense quickly but crashes just as fast. I've definitely been
Like
there.
trauma bonding, and then the relationship's over.
It's just intense. You
Yeah.
go for a lot, and after a month, it's like, phew.
Yeah, I do those. I like those. Those are good.
Yeah, that's. It's obvious. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that? Throning.
What?
Throning. You're gonna say sexual again?
Yeah. It feels. Yeah.
Another.
Feels like sex on a toilet. You know, people call like the toilet like the throne sex.
Okay, bathroom
Ooh,
sex.
Public bathroom sex.
I say someone who loves Game of Thrones like me.
Someone who likes, or me, the fellow Game of Throner.
Oh, so
No.
like a cosplay Game of Thrones deal.
Okay. Well, both of you are wrong.
I was pretty sure about that.
But you might want to learn this one, Kim, because throning is dating someone primarily for their status, wealth, or social connections.
Oh. Like, I just want someone who has their shit together. That's just not,
Fair enough.
you know.
But he does have to make more than you.
Yeah, obvi.
That's what I'm saying. I'm fine with equal.
Yeah. I can help us spend both. you
Yeah, yeah.
know?
Oh, yeah. You want to help. I like that.
Yes, help.
Listen, all our guests, we think are perfect 10s. You're a perfect 10.
Aww.
10 out of 10 for us. You've been amazing. So we're going to finish with a perfect 10 quick fire questions. Ladies first. Kim, what is the most romantic gesture someone has ever done for you?
Paid a parking ticket for me.
Tyler?
Honestly, I love a good letter. Like a really thoughtful letter. Like, I'll take that every day of the week.
Has everyone ever written you a letter?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. A couple times where I was like, oof, that just really hit me right in the heart.
That is so cute. And we've asked this question throughout the show, by the way, and it's literally the minuscule, tiniest things people remember, like cooking a meal. So it turns out we're all very simple at heart.
I was sick
Yeah.
once someone sent menthol Kleenex to my house because they knew I didn't have Kleenex. That was incredibly thoughtful.
What is the best piece of dating or love advice you've ever received?
Like, when it's done, it's done.
Good one. My father says it's history.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, if I followed any of those advices, I guess I would still be married.
Kim has been giving no good dating advice. Okay, well, hopefully you learned some things today, Kim. We have hope for you. What would you lie about on a dating app?
For me or that?
Both of you.
I don't mention that I'm sober because I want to be able to go have a nice time. Sometimes when people find out, they start acting weird. But
Yeah.
if you just like having a nice time before they find out, sometimes they realize they don't care. So I don't lie about it, but it's definitely an omission. I don't like lead with it in a bio.
Well, that's fair. Like I've always swiped left on if you're sober. I associate that with things that may or may not be true. Go ahead, Kim. What would you lie about?
What would I lie about? I mean, I guess I would lie about saying, I like a nice guy, but, and all that shit. But then it's like, you're nice, but then sometimes you're too nice and it's fucking annoying.
Wow.
But sometimes really nice, you meet the really nice guy and he's
That's
so
not
fucking
really a lie,
nice.
Kim.
He's
So you
so
would lie about
nice.
nothing.
Yeah, I'm really honest.
Okay.
And that's why I think I get in trouble sometimes.
Fair enough. Okay.
Yeah.
What is the quality you most deplore in a partner?
A cheap ass motherfucker. I hate cheap people.
Perfect.
I hate selfish people.
Ever sent nudes to anyone? Simple, yes or no?
No.
But,
Okay, we'll take this. Okay, we'll take that as I do not recall.
I do not recall. I plead the fifth.
Yeah.
What's a love lesson you had to learn twice.
Love is not earned. It's given. You don't have to keep earning love from someone.
I think I had to learn that not everyone is going to treat me the way I treat them.
What's a toxic trait you secretly enjoy?
Always drawn to someone who like kind of stirs the shit. Someone who's like a tiny bit chaotic, a little bit of a troublemaker. It's not a great idea, but I just like the ride.
Yeah. I love that. I love that. Okay, for you? A toxic trait?
Well, it's kind of like, yeah, they don't really make any plans. And then all of a sudden they roll up and they're like, let's go here. And you're like, what? Like, I wasn't prepared to go, you know.
Like the plan of no plan, and then you hate it, but you love it, so now you're going.
Yeah, it's fun because you just
100%
never
agree.
know because they never make any proper plans. But then all of a sudden you're doing something weird and you're like, okay.
In my case, it's kind of like if someone ignores me and doesn't text me, but like I hate it, but now he's got me.
Twist my arm.
You
Fine.
ignore me, you got me, and it's so stupid.
Yeah.
Like I'd be like, God damn it, he never texts me, I love it. What turns you on?
Creativity. I think I'm attracted to people who, it doesn't even necessarily matter what you do. If you do it really well, I find that incredibly attractive.
A smart man.
What is the most unusual place you ever had sex?
My kid's old enough to Google stuff, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take the fifth on this one.
No comment.
This is what it's like with parents.
Yeah, we got kids.
Parents are so lame.
Look, if you have kids, it's like you're just like, they know how to use the internet.
Okay, Tyler, this is your 30,000 mile high question. So in a year from today, if I see you again, what will we be celebrating?
A book being published I'm working on.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Do you have the title of the book?
Cheater's Guide to the Straight and Narrow. It's like a middle grade fiction for boys.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Kim, when I see you in a year.
The release of my book, Between the Cheeks.
I love that. Okay, so we have two authors. This is your first book? No.
First book. I've
first book.
written TV shows and movies and stuff for. This is the first book, though.
Okay, so we have two first-time authors on this couch. So we're going to celebrate your books in a year.
Fantastic.
I love that. Listen, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much. It's so fun.
Thank you. Thank you. That's it for Hey Girl You Up. The answer to that is always. Because single moms never sleep. And perfect example. I'll see you for the next episode. Please hit subscribe. Coming up on Hey Girl You Up. Taxation ships, nano ships, situation ships. We are shipwrecked.